Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hate to interrupt all this conversation. It's so nice to hear people so happy and chatting and enjoying themselves, visiting with one another. So let me just take a couple of minutes. I'm not sure this is the time to make these announcements, but we never know quite when Rinpoche will arrive. So let me go ahead and get this out. Even if people are continuing to come in and find seats, please do. I'm Susan Potter. I'm a volunteer and member here at the center, and I have all this written out and then some other things as well. So let me just try to scoot through this and maybe not reading, but maybe I will read this because I'm not very good on the spot. Happy to welcome you on behalf of Kadampa Center for this opportunity to see Lama Zopa Rinpoche. For anyone who, if this is your first time or not quite sure of the context of this event, Rinpoche is on his way to Black Mountain to lead and teach at a 4-week retreat. This is the 5th year of a series of 5 retreats. He asked back in 2009-ish if we would organize and host a series of retreats, and so this is the last one. It is taking 4 weeks out of everyone's schedule, and so if I'm afraid registration for that is closed, but if you like to see some of the teachings, you can go to the website kadampa-center.org and see some of the streamed teachings, and so we encourage you to do that. Students from all over the world. It's attended internationally, so it's really quite an event and very helpful for all of us. To that end, since a lot of people will be in Black Mountain, there is no teaching tomorrow. The center is not open tomorrow after this event, but the next several Sundays, Geshe Gelik is coming back, I believe. Somebody will be here, so we will have regular Sunday morning teachings. Just not tomorrow. We expect Rinpoche at 11, and it's now 10:45. We're supposed to be getting a call from his entourage when they're maybe 10 minutes away. So when that happens, we will, anybody who wants to, go out into the parking lot and form a receiving line, and you'll see how it starts to go. And then when his car comes, he'll proceed in through the parking lot. And if anybody wants to offer kata, that's potentially an opportunity. We're not sure whether Rinpoche will stop and accept a kata from anyone, but it's an opportunity for you to have that available. And then he may circumambulate the stupa and then come in the front door. And then there are we'll continue with the line on into the lobby, and then he generally comes in this rear door and then comes up the front. So if you're in the Gampo, when that happens, if you'll just stand respectfully while he enters, and then the procedure, what typically happens, but we never know quite for sure, but Rinpoche makes his offerings to the altar, and then prostrates, and then will be seated. And at that point, Robbie, is that the point where after Rinpoche's seated, would the rest of us be able to make our prostrations, or is that after? Yeah. After he's seated, right. Often, or typically when Geshe Gelik is here, because he has asked us to prostrate with him, that's an unusual protocol. Typically, and especially today, Rinpoche will prostrate, and then we would prostrate after Rinpoche. So, and then if you don't prostrate, if there's not room, it's not your practice, if you'll just stand respectfully while everyone else does that, and then we'll be seated, and you can take a seat then. There will be a children's offering at the beginning of the program, so that was a wonderful, fun thing, and so just understand that that's part of this morning's activities. About a kata, if you brought a kata, wonderful. A kata is an opportunity to offer that to the teacher in appreciation of teachings and inviting the teacher to teach to you. If you didn't bring one, we have some loaner katas in the back, and so you're welcome to pick one up and then just leave it. I encourage you to purchase a kata the next time you're here. All of our bookstore is up at Black Mountain already for the retreat, so we don't have an opportunity to let you get one today, but I'll encourage you to buy a kata so that you can have one for your own practice. And at the end of the teaching, we will probably have an opportunity to line up and offer the kata again. And if you like to make a monetary offering to Rinpoche, that would be the appropriate time to do that. There will be an attendant to his right, and you can offer the monetary offering to the attendant, and then the kata to Rinpoche. There are envelopes in the back of the Gampa, and I think possibly at the concierge desk in the lobby. So if you need an envelope for a monetary offering, that is available to you. And then if you like to make a contribution to Kadampa Center, we're a nonprofit, self-supporting organization, and there are plexiglass boxes at the back of the Gampa and again in the lobby, and we would be most appreciative of any contribution you like to make to the center. A couple of brief housekeeping things. The men's restroom is reserved for Rinpoche, and so if there's a portable toilet for men in the parking lot, boys under 10 can use the ladies' room, and so we're just sort of winging that today, but the men's room is for Lama Zopa Rinpoche. The nursery is also for Rinpoche in case he needs a break, and it's set up for him. The children's program is happening in the education classrooms, and parents will need to pick up their children at 1 o'clock. If the teaching runs over, still, if you would step out and get your children, and you can bring them back to the Gampa for the rest of the program. And I think that's it, except to say it is our hope that this is a most helpful teaching, that you are inspired by Rinpoche's kindness and depth of knowledge and his incredible enthusiasm for devotion to the Buddha Dharma. We hope that Kadampa Center and this community can be a helpful resource in your spiritual growth. So as soon as we get the word that he's maybe 10 minutes away, we will give the sign. Okay, so now back to all that noise, please, because it's joyful. And there is a handout for today's program, and Linda has one. They're in the back, and so please, when you come back in, after going out to the parking lot, as you come back in, feel free to pick up one of the handouts for the Bodhicitta attitude.
Yeah, the plan is to build an extension from the old. But this is not as over on the right, without coming out and putting it in plexiglass. That's also people change. It looks so great. But that's where we normally have all the tower stuff. Maybe we just need a bigger center.
Yeah, somebody else did that, and apparently they were seen from China somehow. Place in Italy that tax and whatever doesn't come in between. But a friend of a friend who has worked in computers, he went online to look for a computer because when I borrowed it to someone in India, and I said, what I gave to you, so the motherboard, this guy might be able to fix it. I thought, yeah, I got a small light type of. About 75. My dad always liked it. Oh, yeah. when I buy things and then it's over 19 euros, you have to pay tax. So that's why I need to buy as much as I can here. I'm actually not allowed to do that. She does arrive on time. It's summer! Dutch jam, yeah. Yes, Dutch jam, yeah.
So the children will be doing a sound offering, the long life prayer for Lama Zopa Rinpoche in Tibetan. Is that I have some little handouts for the older kids and or parents. But if that's something you can put on the screen, then it would be all there. I wouldn't necessarily need little pieces of paper. Okay, yeah, thank you.
So what about the new
Yeah. I had said to Tom that it should be made available to whoever is the
You can. We can have 2 months together. Today. Okay, to Vienna. Yeah. Andrea invited me to Vienna. Haven't been there for like 35, 40 years. So if you get that and then we'll I think the choice is yours. When did you get here?
Just today, it's now in April.
Just Joan is not here. You can run them
We've just had the comment that they've left the house where Rinpoche is, so we think it'll be about 15 minutes. So in 10 minutes, we're going to give the signal, and it's pretty hot out, so we don't want people out for a long period of time. So we'll give the signal in about 10 minutes.
That's right. Yes, I do. I remember looking at that. Got a picture of it.
I've got the speaker turned off, but you're able to hear me now. Can you hear me now? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? This is not coming. It's that one, but why is, or it's that one, why isn't it? She can hear, okay, she can hear. Yep. This is fine. Hello, Venerable. Hello, hello. Yeah, why aren't we? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I need to eat it like an ice cream cone. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we are set to go then. Okay. Okay. People hold it out here when they're asking questions, but you just eat it like an ice cream cone. That's what Venerable.
I don't think it's been 10 minutes since I said let's wait 10 minutes, but I think because people need to get their shoes and get a cot and get organized, maybe even if we're out in the heat a little bit, it might still be a good plan because I'm not sure we can all get out quite as fast. So if you all want to, whoever wants to go out and to form a procession, I think now might be the time.
I'm sorry, I paid attention. I'm not looking. So I have a vase that actually I'm going to bring in when the kids come in. Yeah. So I have that ready sitting on the table up there.
So they'll give it to him and then he'll stand on that side and take it.
Either I will or I will.
Is it a really tall thing?
It is. Although those are better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you carry that and I'll carry that. Perfect. And where are the flowers in the house?
Thank you. Today Hello. It's not walking. Yeah, hello. Yeah. The number one. Huh? Yeah.
Sapa Samaji Nyame Cheche Jela Sha
香走了，根波土界切的话，堂界切的天巴布，虽然也得将做些，天就切了香走了，他别在家找我的，给别你所了中心，记得天的境界吧，心就切了香走了，常年这位老杨呢，老爸他老着多年，心给当把一点点，念得老要想走了，堂姐走了，想也走了，小波去了，想也走了，见得去了，想走。走了，道德给想走，下下也把堂姐了。心多根就常年结，理解把也能够。穷多地位想走了，也干嘛让人满面当，这么随便就不行。马龙路多知道不呀？那些情浓都大大，三浓都有堂前些发言，看不懂那姐姐扎的的，高档那都是为了这边。这位出来罗完一点公家姐姐成姐姐这些天把浪姐咋玩来把童年别把东把也给把钱把天把想家来接你别大别的总的想的你和的姐小家你在广东你不连别了姐姐没把学我心结你所有我去也去我想你的你别去我真把喜悦去算里大这么些刚能连着学学找吧你把天不你呢你别做这些找我能结婚吧别做大大这把写吧了大大把大天把写家这边默默对我跟这个一天我这随便不做你面的呢大别的娃了天天见不写我写家忙到三八天也中午天到谢谢跑也全部也天别找我说说他罢了这把你不写我写家让你是做另外姐姐的忙前着我滚脚天着童年着我这月可结月想着3年着我心家三座写着此着脑子了光把面那想着梦着来把童年家谁当罢了在我这边老把心家老爷我谢谢姐用到天了自己结巴新年好多孙子那边了娘的就了写我心家同我老家那的就完了天把根就到今天告诉这边就莫当把的天了你的就把心家了天前你这那年这边就当到当自当把孙完了起码没别你把你叫你所到的天送我心家了天天觉得你不让你接年老结下多年再把一得下那就下来没有我旁边随着这把想家了太大老桑天边新年此下天边中那下的就下到那个花的街边做年华写我心家拉到做写我光的养到拉马拉面季节把拉浪些萨多浪节也得让做年多节将给公布牛对说记做拉莫诺罗香子了家月虽然跟着你不的家谁当把那节好的干的当的那节就我的接到你就打给些吧 广大西边的拉玛下些，探着的也下些三百。叫我几遍罗拉一天别高的天到东岳也行。难道年觉灭把生作业，天天天年学月堂。虽老公婆一家里些，那跟你就些多么年觉。但就年个在老路面把月老公面全都弄些。连着我俩过月对嘛那样样上那些面弄些。天大光别过月不做了，一面给接照样没些。年在关到他娃天牛了，去那天在年觉些吧。年觉天阳难到谁些节，生把奶那拉面兄弟。不做的月就人们就落天难就兄弟在就。学着求我学呀，就节都个理解青蛙当白，当着家境这位不是马的马白马结婚呢，马面是别西西结娃着对马孙结结结没吧。那个等着这位马那就我做少年才叫些吧。年龄多别些人马店那研究上就三郎关系，随便找我结巴没年别天些点点多别他了。关系光的亲那堂姐姐经的那样老娃没多，没别的走个也可些吧，天那上街街边老拉弄娃点的老娃没把等东吧，开人这位好娃你就是说说我娃的手，大的特别公吧多吧。那些人就没把这些都等着马浪通话丈娘，那些有点简单跟进那天在大卫结巴走吧。现呀农业也大西瓦到东北没大这些东吧，就当这我家里出现那堂子大卫出我们就。他浪姐做我那时就那那容给姐姐多别，万把点点点点到现在，点睛的马娘的这些不。我做点别我到天界连年千年面那小姐老母对的在吧人不接别送别先我你天我前边随街扫墓修月用多行过莫修我们在本命我接这就三修我们在这个我小家的过月所日夜家不日啦，下里巴巴龙藏巴里，那要把那些想呀咱们呢，领导领把我呀当我呀先。龙教的咱们念的咱们念就的，让不接让我把三节西的结尾吧，慢慢把也落到可乐让不接，那我让不接，怎么让不接？ Lombo Rinpoche, Lombo Rinpoche, Tanjo Rinpoche, Mabe Rinpoche, Tenjimbe Ye Pamba, Kema, Trivama, Lama, Karama, Metoma, Debema, Nosama, Trejama, Nyama, Dava, Rinpoche, Deshale, Namba, Jave, Janse, Visaladama, Banjo, Poso, Zongwa, Masowa, Mepo, Songxi, Yendo, Gongwa, Tado, Zhenjie, Zawa, Nan, Jeba, Jibe, Baden, Lama, Tamba, Nandan, Chewa, Dayo, Yunza, Tenbe, Ngada, Zhenjie, Zhenjie, Mele, Xiaojie, Dante, Sewa, Rinpoche, Pie, Zongbe, Xiangwa, Ne, Tewa, Jimbe, Suji, Samun, Xue, Yada, Xinggang, Bowa, Jiu, Tujian, Zhuwe, Tenda, Xie, So, Xie, Ne, Jiu, Da, Su, Se, Ma, Jie, Nong, Ge, Ta, Da, Nya, Be, Sen, Jie, Tang, Jie, Tu, Tse, Wa, Jimbe, Gu, Ne, Xin, Jie, La, De,
Sarah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Ultra Lama Teacher. Thank you. Thank you. 조절 표. 말에 군도 조절 표죠. Thank you. 조절 표죠. You can over. 야, 네. 근데 조절 표지는. 네, 장모님 드셔서. 됐지. Thank you. 오늘 부전해버려. Maybe good the children to offer to Lama Zopa. Them to offer to the good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. The good children to offer the start Lama Zopa. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. 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 Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. The shed that I read. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Takare tishula. What's that?
Today's topic.
Today's topic.
What we were going to talk about today. This was the handout for today.
tamo soja marwa. Tamo soja marwa. Yeah. Sujebe. Oh. Yamara. Anyway, 잘했구나. Yeah. 근데라만 하죠. 다소 그랬더라도. So I drink the tea. I drink the tea on behalf of everybody. Sorry, I didn't mention that. To say good morning. So good morning. Dina misab yore. Dina misab yore. Gomre. So thank you very much that we today we meet each other. Those whom we have met in the past, these lives, and then others who are first time this life, but have met numberless times in the past lives. Because we have met in the past lives, and that's why we met in this life. There's always, whatever happens in the life, there's always cause, conditions. And whatever is happening in the life, there's always cause, conditions. We don't know. We don't know all the things, but it's happening. It's happening by cause, conditions. Things happening. The life is going on. Life is happening. This not only this life, the life before, life after, past, future, all are happening due to cause, conditions. So like that, due to cause conditions, this flower grew, and due to cause conditions, and after some time dead, gradually the petals, gradually each flower will die gradually, and maybe new ones comes. So it's like that. Yeah, maybe after some time everything dead. So and like that we all have to die sometimes together, some people together, like happens almost every day in the world. Sometimes die individually. So that. We're born. We were born by cause conditions. And we die by cause conditions, and that except those like Buddha. Buddha didn't have death. Buddha is free from death. Because really, even arhatas who are free from samsara, who ceased the even the seed of delusion and karma, who have ceased totally and free from oceans of suffering of samsara, totally free. So even they don't have death. Buddha, of course, not only that, ceased. They haven't ceased the subtle defilement. So Buddha has ceased gross defilement and subtle defilement. So there is no ignorance. There is no khasura. There is no hallucination. There is no wrong concept. Nothing. Total. There is no slightest mistake. Totally ceased all this. Completely ceased all the obscuration, gross and subtle, and because that completed all the realizations. So that's nothing more to gain. Buddha, so therefore the Buddha, impossible. The Buddha said even arhatas, even they haven't removed the subtle defilements. You see, because they totally removed this gross defilement, so defilement would mainly interfere to achieve the nirvana. So they totally ceased. So therefore, they don't experience. They're free from suffering over birth. They're free from suffering over sickness, old age, and death. And they're free from related to human life suffering. They're meeting the suffering, meeting the undesirable object. They're free. And they're free from separating desirable object, which human beings have, which we have, but they don't experience. They're free from that. And how many desirable objects they get, they don't find satisfaction. Ordinary human beings don't find satisfaction. How much they have, for example, in the world, then if you have $1,000, then if you have $1,000, you want $10,000. If you have $10,000, you want $100,000. If you have $100,000, if you make, you are able to do. You want $100,000. If you get $100,000, you want $100,000. If you get $1,000,000, if you get $1,000,000, you go on to get $100 million. If you do get $1 million, you want 10 times $1 million, $100 million, $100 million, 10 times. Then if you get that, you want $1 billion. If you get $1 billion, you want to make $1 trillion. If you make $1 trillion, you make zillion. What trillion? Zillion. So goes on like that. So you never find satisfaction. So you see, in the world, if you examine, more they have, more their miserliness. More miserliness, more attachment, more miserliness, more worry, more dissatisfaction. Because they did everything what they can find in the world, and they could not make the mind happy. Still the mind cannot make it happy. Cannot make the mind happy. So as His Holiness Dalai Lama often advises Kazore to the scientifically, there are 6 principles of consciousness. But you see, the consciousness of the mind, you never, you always, your life is busy achieving happiness for the 5 senses. The needs for the 5 senses. To see form, to hear music, I mean, sound and smell, to taste, tangible object, so much. What you can find in the world. You work so busy life for working for pleasure for the 5 senses, but for the mind, you see, you don't do the mind. So the happiness of the mind, we're not working. Then the problem, then just the dissatisfaction, dissatisfaction, bigger and bigger. So that one Lama mentioned in Delhi, Gelek Rinpoche, he passed away some years ago. He told in Delhi, you see, Delhi is hot. So they put people into hot sun. They bring bricks and, they see the people in the high buildings with the air conditioner with the fans. And they're so attracted. Oh, the people enjoy their lives so much. Their air conditioner, how nice, how beautiful it is from outside. From outside, from the road in the hot sun, and looking at the people in the high buildings, in the condition, fans, so enjoying it, so attractive. But then people there, obviously they have relationship problems, business problems, many, even how much wealth they have, so much dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction. So, so many of the problems. So they look down the people. They see. So they have no problems. Just carrying bricks, so simple life, just carrying bricks, put there. No problems. Oh, they're so attracted, the life. For example, you see, you're so attracted to the cat, to be cat, because you have so much problem. Or relationship, business, you want to hide other business people, or even actress or singers, you want to hide them, or afraid you might lose. Go down, others get better. I mean, it's all like this. So anyway, So you see, so much problem. You want, so you attracted a cat. So nice to be cat. No problem. No problem. No? And bird. There's some bird, So nice to bird. So no problem. So that. So we have so much problem. Life so much dissatisfaction. The bird, I want to bird cell. So like no problem. Anyway, so Lama said like that. That's very true. Anyway, what did he say? So these arhats they don't have their sufferings. They're free, totally free forever. And then they don't have second types of suffering. This is second suffering will change. First one is suffering pain. Now second one is suffering will change. The pleasure of music, pleasure of sleeping, pleasure of food or dress, house, and then so many, you see, all those pleasure, pleasure of sex and pleasure of many things. So, depending on each person in the world. In America, you see, I saw one time on the TV, I think, one person was used as bullet. So it was not bullet, it was person. Shoot from this mountain, from other mountain, towards other mountain, shoot, and the person goes. That, and then, sometimes, that means other things. Then person is tied with the wings. The person is not born as a bird, not born as a bird, or not born as a bat. Bat. The mouse face, bat. Huh? But not born as bat, but tied the hands with the wings. Then you run on the mountain. Then you're supposed to fly, sometimes cannot fly with the brakes and then. So anyway, like that, then you come out of an airplane and then you come out of an airplane in the sky. Then people go around, go around, shake hands, and around. And some people drops on the ground. Some people drops. I think they carry something, parachute. Sometimes you could drop, but those who dropped didn't show what happened. So anyway, some around like this circle and all that. So there's all kinds of pleasure that people try. Amazing. So then climb a Mount Everest, or many of this, according to individuality, many. So many kind of pleasure, some sort of pleasure. So you see, so this suffering and change. Because Dharma happiness, you see, Dharma happiness, you see the transformation mind, make the mind pure, healthy. If I put in the words that you can understand, it can be said healthy mind, pure mind, inner happy mind, beneficial mind, meaningful mind, beneficial to other sentient beings, numberless sentient beings, for the numberless sentient beings, beneficial, and beneficial to whatever yourself. So anyway, Dharma happiness, you see. the sort of positive mind, healthy mind. So anyway, going with the it can be continued, and it can be completed. It can be increased and completed. When we achieve nirvana, a total cessation of the oceans of suffering of samsara, and achieve the blissful state of peace for oneself. So you see that, and especially only it is the peerless happiness and total cessation of the obscuration and the completion of realization, the Tibetan Sangye. So true Sang is a total cessation of obscuration, Ge is a total complete realization. So Sangye, true word, but it's so profound, Sang. So that contains all the negative things, which has to be eliminated. So all the wrong concepts, all the sufferings, all the wrong concepts. Because then those who know Slumrim, then wrong concept of the Guru, so the ordinary being, or like that. You see, instead of seeing Buddha, looking at the Buddha, through that, seeing Buddha. Instead of that, the ordinary being. From there, very last, the subtle, the wrong concept. This, what appearance, Nawakalamba, and the Chebamalamba, increasing red appearance. And the near-term dark part of the so the very subtle, the wrong appearance and the wrong concept, subtle wrong concept, which projects this. So the very last, you see, you cease, then you achieve full enlightenment. You achieve the Buddhahood, or you achieve the then you complete the realization. The Sang told all the wrong concepts there, sufferings, all things to be eliminated. Yeah, the completion of realization, all the those who know Slumdrim, then from Guru correctly following virtual friend, from there the root, the path to enlightenment, from there up to the state of omniscience. Yeah, whole path. Unbelievable. So that's what you developed capacity, or your mind fully developed that. All like that, you see. Otherwise not. Fully developed. So therefore, therefore then you are perfect guide. You become the perfect guide to help others. You see, you achieve the state of omniscience. So, you see, you see the phenomena, all the past phenomena. You see all the past that happened. You see directly. At the same time, you see all the future phenomena which is going to happen. At the same time, you see all the present phenomena. You can read every sentient being's mind in every second. numberless helpless, numberless hunger gods, numberless animal, numberless human being, numberless spirit being, numberless asura, numberless intimate such being. Kasure. There are numberless universe, numberless human beings. And the six realm beings in all, there are numberless universe. Where we are is not only thing. There are numberless universe. So the numberless six realm beings, human beings, sura, asura, that's Sanskrit better. Yeah, all the gods and then demigods. So the numberless helplings, hunger ghosts, animal beings, all that you see. So you in every second you can read every certain being's mind. The six realms and the beings. Numberless universe you can reach their mind, you can see. And all the sufferings, you can see all their suffering, or all the different karmas, or the different level of intelligence, the different features of other, so much. And then what is the right method to free them from suffering, from higher and higher happiness. You know exactly the method that fits everyone. They're finally to bring to peerless happiness, enlightenment. So, so the omniscience we have. Then that's how you can do perfect work, benefit to the sentient beings. You have no ignorance, you have no wrong concepts that cheat yourself, cheat others. No. Then not only that, because even you have that, not necessarily to help, help to everyone, you see, who are suffering. Not necessarily. So, but you have compassion to every sentient being, suffering sentient being, even those who are others who are out of samsara. So you have compassion to every single sentient being. You have great compassion. You see, you have Buddha has compassion to you 100,000 times more than what you have yourself. Loving kindness is what you have yourself. Buddha has 100 times more, 1,000 times more Buddha has. You see? Loving kindness. All like that. It developed in the past, by meditating in the path. Developed long time ago. Those things are developed even before entering Mayana path. Before Bodhicitta, before entering Mayana path, to all the sentiments, great compassion, loving kindness. You see that you want taking responsibility on you, not only wishing them to be free from suffering and to be happy, but you want help them to be free from suffering, and you want them to achieve. You want to help them to achieve happiness. You want to take the responsibility of others. So that's called great compassion. So the other one, the loving kindness, and then not only that, you see, normally if somebody has a so strong compassion, you see, you are sincerely for that sentient being, insect, or that animal, or that human being. Sincerely, you're for that. you're for that. No expectation to, that person will thank me, or I will become famous. If I help him, if I help this animal, I will get much power. I'll get much famous. Don't think that. It's sincerely, completely offer to that person, to the animals, like that, you see. No expectations to return. So like that. Can be pure. Even you have compassion, but if you don't have power, then you see so much so much compassion, but if you don't have perfect power, then there's a limitation. You can help some, you can't help completely. There's a limitation. So you see, Buddha has a complete power. But you see, all the gross subtle development is by actualizing the path. So totally see, realize that it's complete, so that also get the power. Oh, then you see, 가져오래. 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 Buddha, for example, you see, wherever all the phenomena that Buddha says, every sentient being. So Buddha says, the numberless Buddhas, not one. So they see you every second. They see you in every second. What are you doing? What do you think? Every second. So even when we prayed, we recited Buddha's name, Buddha's name, we pray. But you see, because our mind is so gloomed, so obscure, so cannot see, cannot communicate with Buddha. Like we, like you meet teacher and then communicate, receive teaching, like that. So directly, cannot see Buddha in the aspect, Buddha, pure aspect Buddha. So our mind is so closed, so veiled. It's like dark room. It's like where there are no sun, no moon, no stars, totally gloomy. Like our mind is like that, so difficult to cannot see Buddha. If Buddha is there, cannot see as Buddha, cannot see in that pure form. So therefore the Buddha have to manifest in the ordinary form, sometimes animal, even insects, people, and king, beggar in the road, beggar causing, helping others to collect merit. Oh, children, and butcher, butcher, prostitute, all kinds. Because there are certain sentient beings that you can benefit. Yourself, Buddha, manifest in those ordinary forms, which they can see. Pure form, they cannot see. Their mind is impure. So, you see, you manifest what they can see, then you can benefit to them. So, like that. Even bodhisattvas, even before Buddha, even the higher bodhisattvas, they manifest in the animals, and the animals in the ocean, many different to help those other animals protect, things like that. So, for example, without talking Buddha, just the Bodhisattva, the consul, the starts around from right side, from the right side. So that's in Tibet is extremely rare as regards jewel. So that's why Guru Shakyamuni Buddha statue in Lhasa, Cho, that Sunza Gambari, the Poyu Pesata Jasani, Sunza Gambara. Sunza Gambo, the Dharma king of Tibet, who the Genesis had two princes, one from China, one from Nepal, one from China, and then brought this one Shakyamuni Buddha statue from China, which is in the Cho, called Cho, in Lhasa. That was originally from India. So during Buddha's time, the statue was made during Buddha's time. I think Sogyam Vishikama was one artist he made. So Buddha put hand on the statue, blessed. But then predicted this statue will be India, then this many years, will do so much benefit to it. Then we'll go to China, benefit so many. Then it will go to Tibet, Snowland, Tibet, it will be benefit so many. So every day people lined up like this, making to see the statue and to make to offer butter in the butter lamp. To offer butter. So they like that every day like that. So they I'm forgetting my talk. So we're going to say something now, but yeah. Then the Nepalese prince, this Hamo Tronyejama, I think the one from China was supposed to Tara, I think. The one from Nepal was Hamo Tronyejama, one goddess. So anyway, she brought from Nepal. There was a mat from the previous Buddha, Wosung Kashaba, during that time. Statue was made during that time. So brought from Nepal, that not together in the same temple, but in the Ramojicho, quite far. Not liberty you have to go to the temple. That temple. So what happened was that was destroyed. So the statue was taken China. So Pechen Rinpoche, who is regarded Amitabha Buddha, so he only got liberty freedom. Only was given some freedom to be leader in Tibet. So he sent one of my guru, Rinpoche, to look for the statue in China. So in China, on the huge ground, there was huge piles of broken statues, brought from Tibet and thrown everything. So huge piles. So Rinpoche checked and Rinpoche found the statue. This lower part is missing, upper part he found. Oh, so it brought Lhasa. Now they're in the temple. Ramujicho. So Buddhika Shabbat time. Yeah, anyway, sorry. That so that Buddha had here. Ramaji has a temple, Cho has a temple. The Buddha that was blessed by Buddha, or that had a council here. The reason is in Tibet so rare, the right side troll like this. The left side is very well, but right side. And there's something around that's extremely rare Tibet. This is a jewel. So that was offered here. Here on the jewel necklace. You see the many jewels offered here. There was the reason like that. Then the consul animal, the right side is the Bodhisattva. 7 lifetimes have been Bodhisattva. 7 lifetimes. 7 lifetimes have been Bodhisattva. So if you find the consul, if you blow the consul, then the sicknesses in the family get healed and brings harmonious. So any disharmonious or this changes and the mind becomes harmonious. So it's because it's the holy being Bodhisattvas, who has been 7 lifetimes. So the body of the Bodhisattva. So if you keep it, if you blow, if you so it becomes healing and becomes brings harmonious and things like that. So that's the example, but there are many others. So see, manifestation to help other animals, like that. So anyway, then, but why? But why Buddha? Why Buddha in the Kushinagar in India? Buddha took bath to the don't have a suffering birth, don't have a free from delusion karma, cause of suffering, delusion karma, so don't have birth. Buddha don't have suffering birth. So, Buddha manifested the 12 deeds. So one of them is birth. So for us, sentient beings is world to benefit, and then 12 deeds shown. So birth is taking birth, showing, manifesting that. Didn't birth, didn't suffering, free from suffering birth, but suffering, sickness and death, all free. But you see, Buddha manifest taking birth. The 12 deeds to benefit us. It shows because of the suffering and there's a cause of suffering. It's the mind, not outside. Mind, delusion, karma. So your own mind, your suffering comes from your own mind, and that can be ceased because that is your suffering is created by your own mind. It's in the wrong way of thinking. So then they say by positive way of thinking, then the sufferings can be ceased by actualizing the right concept, the path, the standard path. Then path to enlightenment. Then all the sufferings or the subtle wrong concepts get ceased. Like that, you see. So to show the Four Noble Truths, for us, achieve the cessation of suffering because, you see, the true path, the actualizing true path, the ultimate wisdom realizing emptiness, ultimate nature, emptiness. So so show the Four Noble Truths and yeah, so things like that, and then also why need to practice Dharma? You see, meditation, subdue the mind. We need to practice Dharma. So. Then you see how to escape, how to free from suffering, oceans of suffering, samsara. Not only that, to achieve a full enlightenment for something. So Buddha show us the 12 deeds. So like that, you see, short aspect. Buddha didn't have birth, suffering with birth didn't have, like suffering with death didn't have. So suffering with birth, suffering, the sicknesses, all they don't have, free, totally free. So the why Buddha passed short aspect passed away in soulless state in the Kushinaka. That is because if Buddha, it's always sentiment can say Buddha all the time. Then sentiment don't think they don't think Buddha is so precious, so rare and so precious. They don't the value they don't think the value. They can see every day, you see. And also due to concept of permanent, life is permanent. Is it something not realizing life is nature, impermanence, death, have to die, so see, because that the concept of permanence, because then unable to, unable to learn Dharma, unable to practice Dharma. Even you think Dharma is important, but always put off. Later, when everything is done, then I'll do something like that. Or something like that. So anyway, to destroy the concept of permanence, permanent life, you see, destroy the wrong concept, but that's what cheat your life. So don't get practice Dharma, free when the death happens, you're free. And so the happiness and the happiness of future lives. Next life. In happiness, all comes. Then not only that, ultimate happiness free from samsara, forever. And then peerless happiness. So peerless happiness, enlightenment is the cause of Buddhahood. So the situation of that, then you need to destroy the concept of permanence. So for that, then Buddha show, there's no death, Buddha doesn't death, but the Buddha show death. Pathway and soul started show the aspect in Kushinaka, where we have project to build a large material Buddha statue, picture coming Buddha there. So the Buddha show, Buddha did that. All like that, Buddha. So so reality like this. So the Buddha has taught, you see, Dharma, different levels. Lesser vehicle, Maya Sutra, Maya Tantra. So 3 levels. because sentient beings have different level of mind. So one level of teaching doesn't fit to everybody. Same as one food doesn't fit to everybody in the world. One clothing doesn't fit to everybody. There's all different sizes of bodies. One size of clothing doesn't fit to everybody. So it's like that. So you need to make all kinds of different food and different dress and to fit to everybody as much as you can. So similar to that teaching, Buddha has taught 3 levels of teaching. Lesbika, Mayana Sutra, Maya Tangdra. So the Mayana, so the Lesbika, the way I explained is going to Mahayana. But lesbical path followers, they believe Buddha achieving enlightenment in India is the first time. But according to Mahayana, Buddha achieved eons ago. Buddha achieved enlightenment. But lesbical path followers, they believe that it's the first time. Buddhagaya is the first time. The Kasuri Gushinaga passing away, going to mind, that's the aspect, the passing away, the aspect, part of 12 deeds, shown to us. But you see, they believe this is the first time, so like that, Kasuri passing away. So anyway, so there's different beliefs. You see, because this much what they can understand. So, so that's so anyway. So we are sorry too time. So we are so fortunate. We are unbelievably fortunate. Here you see Katore, the Katamba Center. Did you students effort and drones first who started the center, then so the effort for many years ago. How many years ago?
25.
20 years?
25.
25. Wow. 25 eons. Wow. So they started and by coming to Kapon course, Nepal meditation course, then they started and so it helped so many people. It opened the eye, wisdom eye, compassion eye, wisdom eye. Opened. You see, to the Dharma. I mean, the base truth, conventional truth, ultimate truth, and path of method of wisdom, they want to be achieved with this holy body, holy mind, Ruvaga Dhammaga. So, anyway, to understand so fast, so important, open the eye to compassion, the wisdom. So all of you, the students who worked the center, or the different people who worked in different time. Unbelievable. This basically start effort by Dr. John Brown and help Ravi. So sorry, my mind is very ignorant. Due to then many other people, the effort. Then on top of that, the Geshe-la, look at the German. 18 years ago. So teach, unmistaken Dharma. So in the world, you see, what called Buddhism, so many people are what's called Buddhism. It is called Buddhism, but you see, they may not have refuge in relying on Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. They may not have. Even before meditation, taking refuge to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha don't have. There is no refuge. There is no explanation of what Buddha is, what Dharma is, what Sangha. No explanation. And in the house, there's nothing, no statue, nothing. So difficult to. It's called Buddhism, but really so unbelievable as no understanding. So like mind is in the dark room, so no light. So it's like that. Nothing you can say. Oh, the mind is like that. Then beside that, you believe nothing exists. Your view, eternalism, nihilism. So you are nihilism. Nothing exists. Oh, like that. In the world, so that is so. Therefore, we are so fortunate. Unbelievable. We're fortunate to hear unmistaken teaching Buddha, and particularly Lama Zopa teaching, unmistaken teaching. That example, the teacher started the whole life in the monastery with many learned monks. Started from learned teachers, many, not only learned in the words, like the professor in the university. I don't mean all the professors, but not only that, also practice. Not only words, but also practice. Sutra and Tantra. You see, like that. Try to exercise part. So I started, and then can teach unmistakable teaching. Can teach unmistakable path to enlightenment. Oh, so lucky. So fortunate. Oh, I have to realize, have to recognize, have to realize. If we don't realize, then we take it kind of not important, whatever the center does, whatever teaches, not important. Or you think you will have a very long life, you will have very long life, like you live for 100 years, 200 years, maybe 1,000 years, I don't know. I just live a joke, but I will live for a long time. Even though you're going to die after a few years or a few months or a few weeks, but you don't know. To mean tomorrow. So we see what the center does, what the teacher teaches, giving teaching, not important. Can do you see? Wow, there's English word, but I've forgotten. What's the English word? Taking for granted. Yes, taking for granted. Oh, then suddenly, one day, suddenly, death comes. Or doctor says you have cancer. Oh, I mean, you don't, well, during the cancer, but you may suffer for some time. Anyway, death can happen. Anyway, death can happen at time. Every day in the world, children die in the mother's womb. Children die after coming out. And middle-aged die, and old people die one day. So many people die, just people. On one day, on this earth. So, one day you are inside that. And that soon you will be inside that. And you don't know. You see, you don't know. We don't have even, if we don't have even, just like myself, we don't have even gross clairvoyance. We don't have even gross clairvoyance to see your death when you don't die. Or they wonder, heart attack, heart attack, or a car accident, all this. Finish. Then that time, I didn't get to retreat. I should have done that. Even few hours or few days before death, then my thought comes, I should have done that, I should have done that, I shouldn't have done that. It's all late. Time's gone. Their lives, their precious human lives, finish. That happens. So, that, Kaswati, sorry, that's secretary. Secretary. No, to stop that quality. So anyway, sorry, I was asked to speak of cultivating mindfulness of Bodhicitta in Delhi, but it's already mentioned there. So anyway, I think the most important thing is to live our life. Most important to live our life with the awareness of impermanent death. If you are practicing Dharma, that's the most important thing. Then this way, every day, you get done the practice. You get done the practice. Even so much, even what you expect, everything didn't get done, but you get, continuously you get done the practice, Dharma practice, able to make your life meaningful. Every day, you get done the practice every day this way. You see. Then even business people or whatever your life is, awareness. I can die next year, next month, next week, even tomorrow, even tonight. Yeah, I go to market. I may not come back. I go to bathroom, die there. There happened some student died in bathroom. Mandana, Iran. They lived in the Kathmandu a long time. Then we lived in Washington. She died in bathroom. And I think it took some time to find her that. She's a very kind lady. No, very good, very good. In Nepal, she is depression, so they might drink. I met being drunk. The very good husband, international. Her husband was international bank. A very good man, very good man. She's a very kind person, but it's like that. Then another lady from Malaysia, her name is Sun. She came to she came to Nepal to become nun. So much she wanted. And then her husband said she would help if he became nun in finance. But Kandula from Dharamsala, she talked to Kandula. She's young, so I think Kandula didn't give much inspiration because maybe Kandula thinks she's young, may not last, being ordained. I think something like that. Kandula didn't give, say something like that. So anyway, so didn't get ordination, but she died in the bathroom. And there was somebody else in Shiniland, the Chinese nun. There were two Chinese nuns from Malaysia. One Chinese nun died in the bathroom. That was a few days ago. So this is what I know among the students, but what I come to know. But you see, it's like that. So, so awareness of that. So what cheat your life is. What cheat your life to not practice. Even there's opportunity to learn, you don't want to learn. You want to do some of the things about this life first. First things about this life. Pleasure of this life, comfort, something first. Then it's the time Dharma. Even you met Dharma, you see, if you know the center where you're going to Dharma. Oh, so always don't learn, don't get to learn, and then not enough learning. Or some of the people like feeding computer, then you feed the brain with the many Dharma words, but no practice, So then there's some people like this, like university, I don't mean I'm not telling everyone, but generally speaking, they like feed the brain, like feed the computer. So many information put in, the brain. Then you see, like that, you see. But no practice. Then you see, and then some people, few months you practice, try to do something, but then kind of lost energy, so not continual. Even you do little, even you do not much, even you do some important ones, but even the little, but you continue. That's a very good one. It's going to be stable. That's so good. Anyway, so so the awareness of death, it can happen that then always every day you get done the practice. You get done some practice. So your lives do not waste completely. No, able to make some meaningful. So even business or whatever life, even it's not ordained or a practitioner Dharma, but even engage in different life. But you see, awareness of your death. So important. So it doesn't. So concept of permanence doesn't cheat you. Cannot cheat you. So you get done practice. So when the day when you die, no upsetness, very happy mind, no upsetness, no regret. Wow. You see? Happy mind, peaceful mind when you die. Then also family members, they appreciate. You have no worry. no fear, no regretness, no regretness. Oh, so due to by having lived a sincere life, good heart, especially good heart. I mean, now the time is gone, but okay. So you see, at least even Bodhisattva, people going to bed. You know, 1 mile, if not possible, half mile, or they even turn 1 times. That stops. Negative karma is done today with the Bodhisattva, we can double. Then, third, triple. You see, then you see, by the time of death, your negative karma, one negative karma, by increasing day by day, it becomes like mountain, like Mount Everest, like that mountain mirror, over Mandala, or like that. So huge, one negative karma by increasing day by day, like mountain, so heavy. To the many so numberless eons suffer in the lower realm, then drawn with Dharma. Papa, no opportunity to practice Dharma for eons. Papa, next life is Papa. So much suffering, so not like that. So it is said in teachings, I think by such a Pandit, such a lecture, I think. Lumbu digba, kebe digba, chayang chungas. Or learned ones, negative karma is heavy. Learned ones, negative karma is heavy, but it becoming small. Because know the Bodhisattva practice, like especially in the Tachiba Buddha. Lama Zopa did procession by reciting Tachiba Buddha prayer. He did 700,000 processions in the Walker. Then he received the rainfalls of realization. Oh, so powerful. You see, Kasure, I've asked a question to Deputy Demologist Rinpoche, the man Onwar Guru, Deputy Demologist Rinpoche, after his illness, then you see, the great Lamas Dhamsara, he passed away, Deputy Demologist Rinpoche. So I wrote him from Australia, why Lama Zopa life story doesn't have Bodhisattva practice so much touched by Buddha. So the Rinpoche answered back, you asked the answer like order. Rinpoche said, you asked the question like king gave order to the minister or to the public, the order, king sent order, like that. I said order to Rinpoche. Rinpoche said, anyway, so Rinpoche said, but during Tattva Buddha, one time, reciting mindfully, just one time, it purifies tamenga, the very heavy negative karma, killed the father, mother of this life, and killed Arhat, caused blood Buddha, disunity among the Sangha you cause. So this very, the heaviest one is the karma created with Guru, with your own Guru, not the Guru in the world, but your own Guru. But the very heavy karma, these 5 things, other negative karmas have to delay, and then you get reborn to the lowest hotel and experience suffering for one intermediate eon. If the karma is not finished, you get born another universe and experience the hell there, so like that. So, but during Tattva Buddha, one time, the prayer one time mindfully, it purifies this 5 heavy negative karma, even you committed that. So like that. Anyway, but just about even Kebe Digba Chayang Chungs. Learned ones who knows Bodhisattva, drink Bodhisattva, then negative karma when the person creating the karma is heavy, but he can make small because by doing practice Bodhisattva. But Rinpoche Digpa Chungan Ches, or foolish ones don't know Bodhisattva practice, those is it, to purify, and they don't know, and they don't do, they don't know. So, even though the karma or the credit is so small, but day by day, don't do Bodhisattva, day by day increase, because it was so huge. And by the time of death, it's like one negative karma multiply, become like mountain. So, Rinpoche Digpa Chungan Ches. If foolish one negative karma small, but it's become big. That however now, there for old people, now please listen, old people, middle people, children, even who don't believe reincarnation karma, even who don't believe Buddha Dharma Sangha, but for everybody, if you want happiness, you must practice a good heart. To not harm other sentient being and to cause happiness to other sentient being. Practice good heart. Then you see, as a result, then you see by helping to one insect, one animal, one people, just even one time, whatever it is, by one time help, create karma, 500 lifetimes or more. You receive so much help from others. All your wishes get fulfilled from life to life. Not only this life, no, from life to life. 500 or more, life to life, all your wishes get fulfilled. So much. See, then you get help from many people. They help others. They help you. If you want to receive help, if you want others to love you, to cherish you, then first you must cherish others. Nobody loves me. I'm the alone here in this room. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares for me. I'm in this world. I'm the only one. So that's the wrong thinking. That's the wrong thinking. So you see, if you love others first, help to others, help to not have problem, to reduce problem, to not stop the problems. Buddha explained. There's another quotation longer. Buddha said, if you make charity to somebody the size of a hair, so tiny one, size of a hair to somebody, make charity, then you see from that, many lifetimes you will have wealth and your wishes get fulfilled. So many lifetimes, then at the end you will achieve enlightenment. It is mentioned by Buddha, all like that. You must understand that. I recite this after the Sulu practice. The Sulu means the people who died, they haven't found their birth yet, but so the intermediate stage, you see. So they're called smell eater. So the Sulu is for them. But also you may charity to Buddha, Guru Buddha Sangha, then to smell eaters, the king of the smell eater, to Jabaraga, then all the smell eaters, you see, in the world, then the landlord, not the human being, this country there was about 6 realms, something human change, so unbelievable. So at the end, I recite this to memory, to energize, so to understand how to make charity so important to others. So like that, so you see, if you don't want to be abused by others, you say, oh, my father did this, oh, my mother, my father did this, oh, then because you lose your color of your face, very strange face, your whole life, oh, nobody can help that. I don't know what the psychology, what happened. So you see, oh, I mean, for years, all like that. Kind of say, oh, so you see, I saw this. So you see, if you don't abuse others, first, then you won't be abused by others in the future. If you don't abuse others, you won't get. So, you see, you are abused, and that's because you, in the past life, you abuse others. You abuse that person. You abuse others in the past life, or the result of that. So now, you abandon abuse others. Then, so many people lives, you don't get abused by others. You understand? You protect yourself, all like that. You see, His Holiness says, if you cannot give up self-chasing thought, then Bodhicitta, good harmony, ultimate good, if you can do that, then be intelligent selfish. He says, Namjada then be in Jinjin, be intelligent selfish. It means, you see, this one. So you love you cherish yourself. So, practice Buddhism. So, see, so therefore, you want happiness, you don't suffer. Okay, you don't torture or abuse or anything for others. Okay, for that reason, then you don't harm others this life. You don't abuse others this life. You have to put much effort, it's much more. So that result, many lifetimes, you're tortured, you're killed. Wow, this now there's so much happening. You get killed by others. This doesn't happen. Intelligent selfish means that. So then you help to somebody. Wow, then many 100,000. Then you get so much success. Your wishes, so many others help you. Then there's intelligent. Sorry, the intelligent selfish. Sorry. Okay, stop yet. I was thinking to talk to how to take care of children. Most meaningful way. Not just to make them happy. Not that. Really to collect merit, purify, so that next life, not this life, next hundreds, thousands, millions, their lives, so much wishes get succeed, so much wealth, and everything happens. They're achieving enlightenment. That's thinking to that, so the parents don't have to worry. Children themselves take care. Don't have to worry. So much sickness, worry. So say just better anyway. Just people that mention, possible good heart. Even children Most important education, good heart. Good heart. Oh, otherwise, intellectual, much education, even get degree from university, Harvard, whatever. Even as I said, feed brain. Then no happiness in the life. No good heart, much suffering in the life. So you see, that's what happens in the life. Finish with that suffering and much suffering, parents suffering, children suffering, finish life suffering. Then that you see. So I just mentioned the truth wasn't finished. Okay. So you see, of course, I'm saying that the Buddhist, the students, the children, I'm talking about that. So, you see, for everybody is the good heart. Yeah, that's so important. Unbelievable, that was so good heart. Even with children, most important. So anyway, Buddhist family, like three-part tradition, not imitation from what parents do, no. Buddha, thinking Buddha, different. Otherwise, it's just exercise, looking at the parents, or that thinking Buddha, that's a big brother. That's what. Three-part tradition was nice, correctly. Correct, so I don't have time to explain all the benefits. So three-part tradition, so then some prayer was the Namakuru, something, or you see, something like that. Or the motivation at the beginning, simple, motivation, sentences, even words, some simple the purpose of my life to bring, or sentence to bring to enlightenment, pillars happiness, and therefore I must achieve in a state of omniscience, fearlessness. So they were going to proceed for that, you see. I wanted to purify my development and collect merits. Only, then sit down, then Sangye Chudang Tsoke Chunal. This is in the English, so recite slowly by thinking the meaning. Even the children doesn't understand, that doesn't matter. Just follow the words. It's very, believes positive imprint. Even doesn't understand. Positive imprint. You have to think like that. Then they create enlightenment. They do the breathing meditation, nine-round breathing meditation. Right, left, then both in 9 rounds. And then mind, afterwards, mind watching the mind. Looks, to stay a little bit, mind watching the mind, quiet. All those things are very good to start. And then other things, the Buddha. We have a meditation, they visualizing Buddha, so you do that. Visualizing Buddha, sending light and to all something beings, to you all something beings, on the beams, burn the beams, finish work for something beings, they're absorbing, Buddha absorbing, through the beams back, all that. Then at the same time going out to benefit something beings, numberless something beings around, you see? Then you also recite the mantra, purify you and all something. Then let Buddha absorb you, become Buddha. Then send beams to all sentient beings. Each beam carries Buddha and descended on every sentient being's head, purifies sentient beings. Then absorb them, they all become, you rejoice that you have enlightened all the Buddha, all the sentient beings, visualize all sentient beings, all things like that, you see. So I mean, according to the child, because child is age young doesn't mean won't understand. It all depends on intelligence. Sometimes young, but there's intelligent karma to understand. Sometimes old, but don't understand. So you can't judge by just the age. It depends on karma and it depends on the. So things like that. But then you see, then music, bell or something you have. Making offering Buddha, not just making art, no. Offering to Buddha. So you just offering Buddha, it becomes cause enlargement. Just any music you offer to Buddha, thinking Buddha, cause enlargement. Then by the way, you see music, then it create cause while you are samsara, like those famous musician, famous singer, the famous actress or famous singer or things like his son is giving teaching the world. So they offering the sound to Buddha. You see, so the music, different things, you see, offering Buddha. So like that, you see, it's good for the children. So even yourself. So anyway, then dedication, sorry, Chancho Samjo Rinpoche Majiwandi, on that, then after that, Gawati the Lama Sangye Dugan, Droachi Jamara, the English, you see, Chancho Samjo, in English orders, at least that. And then, Kasuri, you can pray Buddha. May I may I succeed the education may succeed all the education to be most beneficial for sentient beings, free them from suffering and to bring to enlightenment. Oh, the dedicate this. Oh, so then you see, then now the most important thing about children must make offering to Buddha. I don't think Western, even Buddhist family, I don't think they do that. So let them to make offering to Buddha or Tara or whatever the statue they is, a picture. But it's only, the Buddha, whatever the Tara, whatever, the candy or biscuit, if possible 3 times a day. Morning is evening time, people, but at least 1 time. So that creates merit, so cause enlargement. So anyway, let me finish. Okay, so I said that. They see now offering biscuit, children, but not just but offering Buddha respectfully offer think Buddha. This Tara or his own and all like this offer. But if you think that holy object, otherwise then as was just like that. So you see, when you offer by thinking Buddha, like that, you see, now what happens? Please listen. What happens? It purifies the negative karma to a bone raw realm first. Then it creates a cause to receive higher rebirth in the next life. Now listen the next day. It creates a cause to receive happiness, what you already experienced from beginningless rebirth up to now. From beginningless rebirth up to now, happiness, what you already experienced, that much to be experienced in the future. That much to be experienced in the future. That much happiness. It is mentioned in the sutra, Method Zakvidoa, Sutra of Pearl Flower. So children do that. Children, let them to make offering. Doesn't cost anything. So, that much happiness to experience in the future. Then next, free from samsara. There's all the suffering. All the three sufferings. Suffering is pain, suffering is change. And then third suffering, where the true suffering came, pervasive compound suffering, I guess, which is under the control of delusion, karma, pervasive suffering, and then contaminated seed of delusion. So from that seed, then compound suffering and delusion. The suffering this life, next life. So pervasive compound suffering. Then you become free from samsara. Next, then, by offering that Buddha, then it'll cause enlightenment, peerless happiness, total cessation of the completion realization. Means we achieve that. Now still not finished. After that, you free the numberless helpless, hungrous animals, human beings, asura, numberless beings from the oceans of samsara suffering. For you, you're able to do that. Then next, you bring everyone to peerless happiness, enlightenment. Everyone to that you bring. When you brought every sentient being to that, that time, only then offering this on biscuit or chocolate or whatever it is you offered Buddha, that time then the benefits of that is only then completed. Only that time. You see, offering this small chocolate or biscuit to Buddha, can you imagine? How much merit it has. How much merit the child creates. Then last one, the cause of enlightenment. Not only that, you pray numberless, you bring the enlightenment. I'm not going to the one other side, but this is important. So, if possible, 3 times a day. Morning, afternoon, evening. Make children. Super! So all the success of this life happens from that. All the wishes for success from that, this life, and more from life to life. All the, you see, you have to think. You have to think future life. Better. Enlightenment. Unbelievable. This is so easy. Even offering one rice, even one corn to Buddha, has all that. Even one small flower of Buddha, all the tara, all that, stupa or kasim, it is all this benefit. Even your offering is so small, still has all this benefit. If you don't do that, look then, you so worry so much for children's education. Well, then how the children going to turn out alive? Worry whole your life. But it never create a cause happiness. Well, never. Even your Buddhist, but you never think it to the children like that. Kind of never think. So then children, especially then children, afterwards disobedient and completely opposite to. Then according to the pet children come also them past life. So like that. Okay, so thank you very much. I made a lot of noise. So sorry. So sorry. So just children, I think it's very, very important. You have such incredible opportunity, and you don't do what then after the death, what happiness that. So thank you very much. Okay, I have to pray dedication. I'm talking much. Well, Bodhicitta did all the past, the present, future, medical, through the medical, numberless Buddhas. Met the Bodhicitta, source of all the happiness, success, in the enlightenment, may be generated in the heart of in the heart of all the sentient beings who has been my mother. From beginningless rebirth, numberless times from beginningless rebirth, and the kind, the creates to take care of me, created so much negative karma with the Bodhicitta mind. Then they suffered so much from beginningless rebirth. They suffered in samsara. Then again, they in the future as well, continuously, because they don't Dharma, don't practice Dharma. So, Bodhicitta to be generated in all their heart. Especially Bodhicitta to be generated in the heart of all the sentient beings in this world. Especially in the heart of everyone is in America, and in the heart of Trump, the President Trump. Bodhicitta to be generated in the heart of all the people coming to the epicenter centers and all the staffs running center. Bodhicitta to be generated in all the heart, and Bodhicitta to be generated in the heart of all the students and those who rely upon my permission prayer, whose name is given to me. Then Bodhicitta to be generated. Everyone here, the students in the Kadamba Center, everyone here, generated staffs, and then also everybody who come. Then Bodhicitta to be generated in the heart of all the innocent beings who see me, touch me, remember me, think of me, talk. Here's my name, talks about me. Here's my name, who mention my name, who dreams and photos and say, the Bodhicitta to be generated in all their heart. And then those in whose heart Bodhicitta generated, then the Katha to be increased, and so like that, to bring the sentient beings to enlightenment. That's good part, okay? Then the Katha the last, only there. Then the Katha due to the three-dimensional collective image, three-dimensional collective numberless Buddhas. They may be guided by Lama Zopa. I know the life being virtuous friend, being mind a virtuous friend, and never to be separated from pure path. That is admired by Buddha. That's a very important prayer. Or to ask the students, they are everybody who is here, and even the people who, even the family member who are dead already and who are living now. So we should pray everybody, all the not only living ones, even those who are dead a long time ago. Pray. So they not sure what they are. They could be mostly in the Lord. Then so much unbelievable suffering, so you need to pray. Kasuri. Saragundo Jawa Tonga Vete Chenye Mosu Zebe Do Jave Ngabe Alamsa Dinye Keje Tayan Jawa Manjuro Antimi Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Pametua Namdara Zangme Jimdan De La Je Jase Jobe Nindoje Dato Choki Rimi Nanju Je Losan Jawe Tantan Jawara Yo Panda Lama in the future life to be always like Lama Zopa who did extra benefit to sentient being, extensive benefit and teaching Buddha. Abanda Lama Jigu Jindawa Godan Goze Zedan Shingam Dan Jeje Zejo Sambo Jinda Tatra Gona Dasu Jiwa Isho Abanda Lame Nambara Tawal Keje Tamya Loda Meje Jinde Leba Tonga Mungu Lame Jela Semla Jubara Isho. Another very important prayer. May be able to do all the three-time marriage of Lord by me, three-time marriage of Lord by numberless and numberless Buddhas. May I able to cherish every single sentient beings, helping Sakaras, animal, human beings, Sura, so every single sentient being. Every single every single animal, every single ant, every single worms, every single mosquitoes, every single, all like that. That's what the tiniest ones. So cherish more than sky filled with it. Wish grand jewel, diamond. You can say, wish grand jewel. More than that. I will cherish them. Because they are the one who give you enlightenment. They are the one who give you enlightenment. They are the one who gives you your happiness from beginning to but now, future, all the happiness, including enlightenment, you get from them, from the sentient beings. Yes, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha came from sentient beings. So sentient beings, so precious, unbelievable precious. Buddha, they're very precious, but help. That came from Bodhisattva came from Bodhicitta compassion, great compassion came from suffering sentient beings. Oh, so suffering sentient beings, so precious, so precious, so precious. In the world, you see, instead of God and sentient beings, first the sentient beings, you cherish them, you don't harm them, cause happiness. And then second, if you are believing God, second, then you can believe God. Then so much happiness in the world, no fighting. Even by religion, no fighting. So much happiness, so much peace, so much peace. Why in the world, if you can do that, change. First sentient being, cherish. Then next, God. Then God, there's a God should have compassion. So God will be so happy with you. Because you love sentient being, you cherish sentient being. You see, so the God is best offering to God. Is the best offering Buddha, Bodhisattva? Yes, but best offering God. Because God has compassion, should have compassion to a sentient being. So that's, wow, you see, what do you please to God? It's, wow, taking care, I'm not harmed, benefiting sentient being, wow, so all of that. So, but of course, then if people want to analyze, what they will immediately fight, immediately kill you. At the moment, God is at 6 o'clock. Wherever you are, you bend down on the earth and. 6 o'clock, I don't know, in the morning or night. You see, God like this. But send him, kill cherish, cherish, not just cherish, kill, beat, smash, from all the happiness, peace, about God. So the told of us, I don't know how God can be happy. I don't I mean, it's very strange. So anyway, then the kind Dane Samja Tamja La Ishin O Lela Be Tanjo Dribe Samai Tato Chebra Zimbara. Then the Kasuri, please do this. Did all the past, present, future marriage, material marriage, numberless Buddhas, innocent who see me, touch me, remember me, think about me. I think about me. Or talks about means in complain or praise, whatever. Talks about he who hears my name, who mentions my name. The Kasuri who dreams, who see photos, just by that, may all their suffering be pacified, and may they achieve all the happiness, including enlightenment. Seven, the right way. That. So it's a power of mind. So in the world, you see, if you do that anywhere, who has problem, then you see, by thinking of you, by looking at your picture, pacify their problems, images. It happened with me. So I do pray this as much as I can. So it does have, for example, sorry, I take 2 times. So in Australia, I went to Kangaroo Island and bless a statue of Pema Sambhava. They come back. They come back by boat, and the Buddha house where you park the boat there. So there was one mother whose she had dog, and dog completely decided by the people at the animal kasati, where they treat animal big. So they decided the dog will die. She asked her to take the dog back to the home. So she took the dog back to the home, and there was a pillar in the room. Then she put my pillar there, and she says the dog to refuge. But I think the dog sat in the front of that. So what happened was the dog survived from that, didn't die. So she came to thank at the where we parked the boat. And then another lady, she has a daughter. The daughter has heart problems. So the Kasuri rubbed my portrait at the heart. Like this. Then her heart got better. So that's another one I heard. So then you heard or you haven't heard, but you see, we pray like this. In the world, you see, it happens, helping people. I understand. So it's very important. So it's also the Bodhicitta practice, Okay, now we do. Did all the past, present, future, married to Kulataba, there are married to Kulataba, numberless and numberless Buddhas, which exists in my name, merely able by mind, but do not exist from its own side. All this marriage is totally empty from its own side. May the I, who exists in my name, so do not exist from its own side, who is totally empty from its own side. It achieve the Buddhahood, which exists mere name, so do not exist from its own side. And lead all the sentient beings who exist in mere name, so do not exist from its own side. Empty from its own side to that Buddhahood, peerless happiness which exists in mere name, so do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. Brahma, self alone, who exists in mere name, so do not exist from its own side, totally empty, okay? Okay, Jamamba Jita Jambata Kunda Sambodi and the Jita Kunji Jitanda Gavadeta Tanjera Dungo, Dudu Jawadam Jajim, Gala Judanga, Daga Gavetawa Diginja, Sambaji Jera Dungo, Oh, Gigi Jawo, Tonga, Vetutan, Namba Kaja Tama Shiva, Tantan Jam, Tamara Joy, and Dada Shinja, Tuzun, Aladan, and Jawalazan. So sorry, 2 o'clock.
Rinpoche Bia Zombie Shingani Teboy Chimbia Sushi Samu Leboy Tobi Godroy Tadogi Yondo Shingo Mo Shio Benzabe 我就是这三学，俺本在这个，学家人可以给可以为所人也家不着着，下了波浪咱不离那巴拉些。 下这么年，里到里波，我呀当我呀先，有的到龙就着，这么年到这么年觉得，人不接着我把上就先的就外吧，妈咪不也老多，过了人不接，那不人不接，怎么人不接，两不人不接，龙不人不接。 当主人不接，马边人不接，得钱把也碰把给妈妈，吃嘛，路呀嘛，个呀嘛，没多嘛，那边嘛，我啥嘛，这家嘛，你嘛大我，人不接，对小脸那把家越讲子，为啥拉东没有帮助，不说做吧，马总话没把从。 些也到过往，得到真切早晚当结巴结别，把点拉马当巴囊，结巴等要下早点别我到节节连年千年面。 对的了么？对的是保证不接，别送别香港的天巴前别随些啥么？列巴托别个这当大给人都心看不完，结果推荐着也得到些少少，新年就打算着往那就能给他都娘别先接同结了，推在我前别过年先结了都说。 Joy Rinpoche's long life pray, the long one. Yedon goro rana mendala kwana yadaya mo ense jeringa sise chami jon tashin dowa jiwe tseye Begin da do yo yuan bian za ye tian de chen me su ge jue zhe Chen de zhe da jiang de nian bu suan za la da me guo zi jie jie xie ye ta la jiu ge sa ge jie ce de jie zi la ma su wan Che ra da zong si jie ge ne jie de nie xi jie su no man zhe Sa xie cha xie ri bie de jie wo you da qi jie nian ma xia de Qin de da wa da bie gong zuo li dian ge xin de me de ge bian 分别的学明解松德的解开分别出的下的老子知道一个高我解天主圣洁大我永家莫是别的吃的书解的这个马月大我下的结果告诉的自己家 三宝莫是多劫参加，藏宝人的东边面插对我大面点边念的下的，拉玛也到地水将做的，好多莫些点觉上面。 大小面别人的马里巴带了娘的这就
Lamran dedication. Did all the past, present, future, marriage, close brother, marriage, close number, listen, number Buddhas. I made the Kadamba center to be the most beneficial to all the sentient beings, to every sentient beings, and to made the cause to actualize the whole umbran path to enlightenment, and especially Bodhicitta in everyone's heart. And then the generate root path to enlightenment in everyone's heart. And then anybody who comes, any sentient who comes to the Kadamba center, and as soon as they arrive here, may all their, as soon as they put their feet here, may all their suffering with the border mind be pacified immediately, or the depression, or the suffering. And then, actually, then actualized, then the root of the path to enlightenment, the correctly following words of the and the renunciation to the right view. And after they coming here, then generate the Kasuri, especially all the good heart, the ultimate good heart, the Bodhicitta, and they never give harm to the sentient beings. Only brings happiness to perfect peace, happiness to the sentient beings, especially the world. They may all their wishes be succeeded immediately. May all the people come and also all the staff. So may all their wishes be succeeded immediately according to the Holy Dharma. And nothing began to come. Then may all the action of body, spirit, mind become only cause of enlightenment, may they achieve enlightenment. It's good part of them. Then Kasuri, then Kasuri, never ever reborn on the Lord realm is there. The stars, and then all the people come to the center. And then just by coming to the center, and they never ever get reborn Lord realm, so all like that. Kasuri, then Kasuri achieve enlightenment, if not possible, then the Kasuri achieve to be born in Pure Land where they can be enlightened. all like that. At least receive perfect human rebirth, mid-mind teaching, and mid public qualified man. Guru will not mistake about enlightenment, but pleasing most and with each enlightenment as good possible. And then, all the needs for the center, and then to help the sentient beings, and may all the needs to exercise part, and may all the needs be received without effort, all like that. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rinpoche, for returning to Kadampa Center and for your great kindness in offering another Light of the Path retreat, which we look forward to greatly.
Yeah.
And we'd like to thank Venerable Roger and all our wonderful FPMT Sangha members for coming today. It's great to have you here. Before we adjourn, I'd like to acknowledge the people who really organized and made today's teachings a reality. Linda Saw, you could stand up, please. Susan Potter. Rebecca Zuvich. Let's see. Joey Gooch, who's worked on our grounds and gotten them so beautiful for Rinpoche's visit. Carol, our flower lady. And our indefatigable Chris and Brian, who do the audio-visual and are always here for us. Who else do I need? Anyone? Kim Lillig, yeah, for setting up and taking down and organizing the getting things up to Black Mountain. So if you all could come up and offer katas to Rinpoche, and then anyone who was a sponsor of today's teachings who could follow them, and then everybody else can come up and make an offering if you'd like. And we look forward to seeing a lot of you at Black Mountain over the next month, and please drive carefully.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
And I'll also mention Christy and Aaron, who organized the children's offering to Rinpoche.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So much. Oh, hello. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You have 5 more weeks.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ale. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your teaching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ah. 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 Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Ah. Right. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Are you from Spain? Ah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Mm. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Al, Ren. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine, thank
Good.
you.
Yeah, yeah. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. When did I arrive? When did you arrive?
Day before yesterday.
From where?
From Holland.
Oh,
Amsterdam.
Rinpoche, nice to see you again.
thank you. From Nepal?
No, I was in Canada seeing my family.
Oh. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Can I get some blessings? Do you have any blessing strings? We didn't bring today. We did. Okay, I can get.
Next slide. Next slide.
I missed this.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. What's their name?
Caitlin. There's a 10 in there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
She wants
Ah.
she can get a picture with.
Yes, 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 yes.
Do we kneel? Kneel?
Yeah.
Kneel?
Yeah, no,
Kneel?
no.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Thank you. Thank you.
sugar. Thinking of it. Ah. Thinking of it.
Thank you.